Welcome to our channel, a sacred space where broken hearts find healing, weary souls discover hope, and every hurting spirit is reminded they are deeply loved by God. Here, you'll find gentle words of comfort, powerful stories of redemption, and divine encouragement to walk through life's challenges with faith and peace. Whether you're feeling lost, overwhelmed, or simply seeking a quiet place to rest, this channel is for you. Subscribe and join us on this beautiful journey of spiritual renewal, one heartfelt step at a time. Because here, you are never alone. You are cherished, and you are loved beyond measure. Chapter 1. I am with you when the night feels endless. My beloved child, the night feels long, doesn't it? You lie awake, staring into the darkness, searching for something to quiet the thoughts that race through your mind. The silence around you feels too loud. The world has gone still, but your heart has not. I see the weight you carry in secret, the ache that rises like a tide when the distractions fall away. You wonder if anyone notices. You wonder if anyone understands. But I do. I have been here since before the first breath filled your lungs. I have watched every tear that slid down your cheek when no one was looking. Not one of them was wasted. I have counted them all, and I have held each one with love, not judgment. Even now, as the night stretches on, and your soul feels thin with weariness, I am nearer than your next breath. Yes, I know about the fear. I know how it creeps in quietly, whispering lies when you're most vulnerable. It tells you that you're alone, forgotten, unworthy of rest or rescue. It tries to convince you that peace is only for other people, stronger people, holier people, better people. But that is not my voice. My voice speaks gently, never with shame. I do not come to accuse you in your darkness. I come to hold you through it. I do not turn away from your questions or your trembling prayers. I lean in closer. Even when your words fail, your tears speak clearly to me. And even when your lips say nothing, I understand every groan of your spirit. You see only the night, but I see the dawn already rising. When your thoughts feel too heavy, when memories come back that you tried to bury, when regret knocks at your heart again, remember this: you are not navigating this night alone. I am walking through it with you. I don't grow tired. I don't grow distant. I don't disappear when you fall apart. Let me sit beside you in this silence. You don't need to perform. You don't need to impress me. You are not a project to fix or a problem to solve. You are my child, my creation, my joy. I know how exhausted your soul has become. I know how your body tenses at every noise, how you brace for disappointment, even in rest. And I know you've tried to hold it together, tried to stay hopeful, tried to pray even when it felt like no one was listening. But I was listening. I am always listening. You have never spent a single night without my presence surrounding you. I have guarded you through storms you didn't even know were approaching. I have whispered comfort when you were too numb to notice. I have steadied your steps when you felt like falling. And even when you did fall, I was there, not to condemn you, but to lift you back up again. You don't have to fear the night. Yes, darkness can feel frightening, but even the night obeys me. Even the shadows have boundaries I set, and there is no darkness too thick that my light cannot reach through. Let my words cover you like a blanket now. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. Proverbs 3:24. So close your eyes, my child. Rest not because your problems are solved, but because I am holding them now. Breathe not because you have the answers, but because I am not requiring them from you tonight. Sleep not because the night has ended, but because you no longer have to walk it alone. I am here, and I will still be here when morning breaks. Let me carry you through this long night, and I will show you that even in the deepest darkness, you are still deeply loved. Chapter 2. You are not the mistakes you made. My child, there are moments when you look in the mirror, and all you see are the things you've done wrong, the words you wish you hadn't said, the choices you wish you could take back, the people you believe you failed, the past that echoes in your heart like a wound that never truly healed. You carry it like a heavy garment, woven from guilt and shame. You try to cover it with smiles and busyness and silence, but still it clings. And late at night, when the world grows quiet, you whisper to yourself, I am the sum of my failures. But you are not. You are not the worst thing you've done. You are not your lowest moment. You are not what others called you when they were angry, or careless, or unkind. You are mine. I do not define you by your past. I define you by my love. The world keeps score, but I keep grace. Where others see your sin, I see your story, and I am not finished writing it. Yes, I know your past, all of it, even the parts you've hidden, even the moments you've tried to forget. And still, I call you worthy of love. Do you remember my servant Peter? He denied me 3 times in my greatest hour of need. He swore he didn't know me out of fear, out of panic, out of weakness. And yet, when I rose again, I didn't come to condemn him. I came to restore him. I asked him not to relive the shame, but to feed my sheep, to walk in his calling, to remember his identity was never canceled by his mistake. You are no different, my child. The cross was never about perfect people. It was never about proving your worth. It was about me taking your place, because I already knew every time you would fall short. And I chose you anyway. As far as the east is from the west, so far has he removed our transgressions from us. Psalm 103:12. Your sin does not scare me. Your regret does not repulse me. I do not flinch when you bring your brokenness into the light. In fact, I welcome it. Bring me the things you're ashamed of. Bring me the memory that replays again and again. Bring me the part of yourself you believe is unforgivable. And let me tell you the truth. I already carried it. I already paid for it. And I already forgave it. You keep trying to earn, what I've already given freely. You keep trying to punish yourself when I've already taken the punishment upon myself. You keep trying to fix what I've already made clean. Stop, rest, return to me. Let me renew the parts of your heart you've given up on. You are not the affair. You are not the addiction. You are not the abortion. You are not the betrayal. You are not the anger, the lie, the relapse, or the failure. You are my beloved. You are forgiven. You are made new. When I look at you, I don't see your sin. I see my son. The blood that was shed on Calvary still speaks for you. It whispers better words than shame ever could. So stop rehearsing your past like it has the final word. I have already spoken, and my word is grace. You are not the mistakes you made. You are the person I am redeeming. Breathe, child. Let go of the guilt. Lay it at my feet. You were never meant to carry it forever. Tonight, rest in this. You are free. You are loved. You are mine. And that will never change. Chapter 3. Even in silence, I hear your cry. My precious child, you've been quiet lately, not because you have nothing to say, but because your heart feels too heavy for words. You kneel to pray, but only silence comes. Or perhaps you don't kneel at all anymore. Maybe you just lie there, staring at the ceiling, wondering if I'm still listening. I am, even when you can't find the strength to speak, even when your voice is caught behind tears or exhaustion or numbness. I hear you. I understand the cry beneath the silence. You see, I don't require eloquence. I don't wait for perfect prayers. I don't need well-crafted sentences to respond to your pain. I simply need your heart, even if it's breaking, even if it's barely beating with hope. I hear your silence like thunder in my ears. The world moves quickly. People expect answers, smiles, strength, but I'm not like them. I see what's beneath the surface. I know what you're afraid to say. I understand what you don't have the words for. Your silence is not failure. It's not proof of lost faith. Sometimes it's the language of the deepest surrender. Do you remember Hannah in the scriptures? She came to the temple, her heart crushed with sorrow. Her lips moved, but no sound came out. People misunderstood her. Even the priest thought she was drunk, but I knew. I heard her soul cry, and I answered. I gave her what she asked, and more, because I listen not just to the sound, but to the sorrow. Before they call, I will answer. While they are yet speaking, I will hear. Isaiah 65:24. So don't be afraid of your silence. Don't believe the lie that I'm distant, because you can't pray the right way. There is no formula. There is only presence, and I have never left you, not for a moment. There were nights you turned your face to the wall and cried without a sound. I was there. There were mornings you went through the motions, pretending everything was fine. I was beside you. There were moments you questioned everything you believed, unsure if I was real. I never left your side. Even now, when you wonder if you're just talking into the air, I am here. I do not grow tired of waiting. I do not grow weary of your silence. I am not disappointed in your struggle. Instead, I hold it tenderly, like a father carries a sleeping child. You may not feel me, but I am carrying you through this season. You may not hear me, but I am speaking peace over your life. You may not see me working, but I am arranging healing in ways you can't yet imagine. I know your questions. Why didn't it work out? Why did they leave? Why did the sickness return? Why does peace feel so far away? And though I may not answer every question in this moment, I promise this: I will never stop listening. I will never stop loving you. I will never leave you in your silence. Sometimes I speak through stillness. Sometimes I move in mystery. But always, always, I am near. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. So tonight, rest. Even if no prayer comes from your lips, let your breathing be your prayer. Let your tears be your worship. Let your silence be the sacred space where I meet you. I am not intimidated by the quiet. I dwell in it. You don't have to fill the air with words to find me. You only need to open your heart. I'm already here, and I'm not going anywhere. I will sit with you in the silence. I will stay until the sorrow lifts, and I will remind you again and again. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not unseen. Even in silence, I hear your cry. Chapter 4. Come to me when your heart is tired. My dear child, you've been carrying so much for so long. You walk through the day with a weary smile, doing what needs to be done, holding everything together, or at least trying to. But I see behind the smile. I see how tired your heart truly is. I see the way your soul sighs, even when your mouth stays silent. You've grown so used to being strong, haven't you? Strong for your family, strong for your friends, strong in the middle of pain that no one else can see. But there is a kind of tired that sleep cannot fix, the tired that comes from pretending to be okay, the tired that comes from trying to heal yourself while helping others, the tired that builds from constantly giving, constantly hopping, constantly surviving. Child, come to me. Come not when you feel holy. Come not when you've figured it all out. Come now, right here, right in your weariness. I will not turn you away. I'm not waiting for you to have more energy. I'm not waiting for you to pray the right words. I'm not waiting for you to try harder. I am already here, arms open, heart ready. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. Rest is not a reward for the accomplished. It is a gift for the broken. And tonight, I give that gift to you. Come as you are tired, anxious, confused, unsure. Come with your doubts, your frustration, even your numbness. You don't need to bring strength. You only need to bring your heart. I know the burdens you carry, the guilt from your past that still echoes, the responsibilities that feel heavier each day, the fear that you're falling behind, the ache of things you never got to say, the questions that have no answers. Lay them down here with me. Let your soul exhale. You were never meant to carry this alone. You were never created to be your own savior. I am the one who holds you, sustains you, and walks beside you. Not just when you're strong, but especially when you're weak. I understand what it means to be tired. Even my son, when he walked among you, knew exhaustion. He sat by a well and asked for water. He wept. He withdrew to pray alone. He was fully God, yes, but he was also fully human. He understands. So don't hide your fatigue from me. Don't apologize for it. Instead, let it bring you closer. Rest is holy. Surrender is strength. Weakness is not failure. It's the doorway to my presence. Let me remind you of who you are. You are not your pace. You are not your productivity. You are not your reputation. You are mine. Come back to the stillness. Come sit with me. Put down the mask you wear for the world. Put down the weight of trying to be everything to everyone. Put down the worry that whispers you're not enough. You are enough because I am enough in you. Let me be your rest tonight, not just for your body, but for your soul. Let me quiet the thoughts that race through your mind. Let me speak peace to the storms within you. You don't have to understand it all. You don't have to have a plan for tomorrow. You just have to be here, right now, with me. Breathe in my presence. Exhale your striving. I've seen every step you've taken, even the ones no one noticed. I've watched you keep going, even when your heart begged you to stop. And I am proud of you, not for being perfect, but for being real. You're allowed to be tired, but you are not alone. You are loved. You are held. You are safe. And in me, you will find the rest your heart has longed for. So come, just come, and let me give you peace that surpasses understanding. Peace that the world cannot give, and the world cannot take away. Tonight, my arms are open. Come to me when your heart is tired. I will carry you. Chapter 5. Your loneliness is never alone. My beloved, I know the ache you feel, that invisible emptiness deep in your chest, the way you smile in a room full of people, but feel completely unseen, the way you scroll through your phone, looking for a connection, but only feeling more isolated, the way the silence in your room gets louder the longer you sit with it. You wonder if anyone truly understands, if anyone notices when you disappear into yourself, if anyone would sit with you, not to fix you, but simply to be with you. Let me answer that. I notice, I see, I am with you. Even in your loneliest moments, you are not alone. Loneliness is not a sign of weakness. It's a reflection of your soul's deep desire to be known, to be loved without needing to perform, to belong without conditions. And I created you with that longing because I always intended to meet it. But I know the pain too. I know what it feels like to be misunderstood, to be left behind, to be overlooked. I know what it's like when friends walk away and when people grow distant. Even my son, in the Garden of Gethsemane, asked his closest friends to stay awake with him, and they fell asleep. even he cried out, "Why have you forsaken me?" So if you've ever asked that question, "God, where are you?" I understand, and I'm not offended by your asking, because I have never been far, and I never will be. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Psalm 23:4. You don't need to earn my nearness. You don't need to feel it to believe it's real. My presence is not measured by your emotions. It is measured by my promise. I promised to be with you always, and I keep my promises. When the room feels too quiet, I am there. When the night feels too long, I am there. When you cry without a sound, I am there counting every tear. When your heart says, "No one would understand," I whisper back, "I do." Loneliness may visit you, but it will never define you. It is not your identity. It is not your future. It is not a punishment. Sometimes loneliness teaches you to slow down, to reach for deeper connection with yourself, with me. Sometimes it reveals the places that are still healing, the memories that still need my touch. And sometimes it's just a quiet space that I fill with my love. Let me fill that space now. You don't need to pretend with me. You don't need to be strong, spiritual, or smile through the ache. You can be honest here. You can be real. Let me hold the questions you can't answer. Let me sit with you in the silence. Let me remind you I see you, I know you, and I care more deeply than you've ever been told. There will be moments when people fail you, when they don't call, when they don't ask how you really are, when they love you the best way they know how. And it still doesn't feel like enough. But that doesn't mean you are unlovable. You were created by love itself. You are sustained by the one who knit you together. You are never forgotten, never invisible to me. You are not too much. You are not too broken. You are not too quiet. You are mine. And even when it feels like no one is reaching out, I already have my arms around you. So tonight, let this be your prayer. Lord, I feel alone, but I choose to believe you are near. Sit with me in this quiet. Remind me that I am not abandoned. Wrap me in your peace and help me feel again. You don't have to force it. Just breathe. Let your breath be your invitation. Let your ache be the doorway. Let me be enough in this moment, because even in your loneliness, you are never truly alone. Chapter 6. Peace is still possible in the storm. My child, I know the winds are strong right now. I see the way life has tossed you into the middle of a storm of fear, doubt, uncertainty, and pain. You didn't ask for it. You didn't expect it. And some days, you wonder if you'll make it through. The waves of anxiety crash hard. The thunder of questions roars in your mind. And though you try to stand firm, something inside of you feels like it's unraveling. But hear me now, beloved. Peace is still possible, even here. Yes, even in this storm. Not after it passes. Not once everything makes sense. Not when life becomes quiet again. But now, right now, in the middle of the chaos, my peace can anchor you. You think peace means the absence of trouble, but I say peace is the presence of me in the trouble. Peace doesn't always come in the form of rescue. Sometimes it comes as a whisper that steadies your soul while the storm still rages on. Do you remember my son in the boat? The waves were crashing. The disciples were panicking. They believed they were perishing, but he was asleep, not because he didn't care, but because he carried peace within himself. And when they cried out, he rose and calmed the sea with a single command. Peace, be still. Mark 4:39. That same voice speaks over your storm now. Peace, be still. Heart, be quiet. Mind, breathe. Soul, remember, I am with you. The storm may not end tonight, but your panic can. Not because you're strong enough, but because I am. I do not promise a life without storms, but I promise to never leave you in one. I am not packing the floor of heaven, unsure of what to do. I'm not surprised by what has come upon you. Before the wind began, I already saw the outcome, and I have declared that you will not be destroyed. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they shall not overwhelm you. Isaiah 43:2. You may be shaken, but you will not be overtaken. The winds may howl, the waters may rise, the world may feel unstable, but I am not shaken, and neither is the future. I have spoken over your life. So let go of your grip on control. Release the need to understand everything. You are not weak for feeling afraid, but you are not abandoned either. I'm in the boat with you. I'm holding your hand when the lightning flashes. I'm whispering peace when the thunder rolls. I'm guiding you through waves that would drown others, not because of your strength, but because of my presence. Even now, I am working. Even now, I am calming the chaos within you. Even now, I am preparing a new shore you have not yet seen. So breathe deeply. You don't have to figure it all out tonight. You don't have to solve every problem or predict every outcome. You only have to rest in me. Trust that I am still God, even in the storm. Let me be your shelter. Let me be your anchor. Let me be the one who holds your soul steady when everything else shakes. I won't let you sink. I won't let you go. And I won't stop speaking peace into your life. Close your eyes, my child. You are not drowning. You are being held. And peace, yes, even here is still possible. Chapter 7. I still call you my beloved, my precious one. You've questioned your worth lately, haven't you? You've looked at your reflection and wondered if you're still lovable after everything. You've doubted if you're still wanted, not just by others, but by me. You've replayed the things you've done, the promises you broke, the person you were, and quietly asked, could God still love someone like me? Yes, not only do I love you, I still call you my beloved. That name didn't change when you made mistakes. It didn't disappear when you failed. It didn't get erased when life got messy or your heart grew tired. My love isn't based on your performance. It's based on my nature. And I am unchanging. The same love that called you when you were full of hope still holds you now, even when you're full of questions. You see, human love is often conditional. People love when you succeed. They love when you meet their expectations. They love when you smile, stay strong, stay silent. But when you break down, when you fall apart, that love grows quiet. But I do not love like people love. My love has no conditions. It is not fragile. It does not fade. I don't love the cleaned up version of you. I love the real you, the you that cries late at night, the you that wrestles with fear, the you that still doubts your worth. I see it all, and I still say, you are mine, you are my beloved. I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with unfailing kindness. Jeremiah 30:1-3. When you call yourself a failure, I call you chosen. When you call yourself a mess, I call you my masterpiece. When you say you're unworthy, I remind you, my son made you worthy. You've carried names that don't belong to you. Unlovable, broken, too much, too far gone. But I've never called you those things. When I knit you together in your mother's womb, I spoke purpose over your life. When you took your first breath, I rejoiced. When you fell, I didn't turn away. I ran toward you, not with anger, but with open arms. You are not a disappointment to me. Even when your love for me faltered, my love for you never did. Even when you pushed me away, I stayed close. Even when you forgot who you were, I never forgot who I created you to be. You are still my beloved. I know it's hard to believe sometimes. The world tells you to earn love, to fix yourself first, to become someone better before you're embraced. But grace flips that upside down. Grace says, come as you are. Come with your questions. Come with your flaws. Come with the part of you that still doesn't feel worthy. I'll remind you again, you are already loved. You don't need to strive. You don't need to earn it. You don't need to prove anything. Let my voice be louder than the voice of shame. Let my truth sink deeper than the lies you've believed. Let my love define you, not your past, not your weakness, not your scars. There is nothing you've done that my love can't redeem. No part of you is too far gone. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. See what great love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called children of God. And that is what we are. 1 John 3:1. So tonight, I want you to rest, not in who you think you should be, but in who you already are to me. You are my child. You are deeply known. You are fully forgiven. You are forever loved. And no matter how dark the road, how long the night, how lost you feel, I still call you by your true name. Beloved, Chapter 8. When the past haunts you, I hold you. My dear child, I see the shadows that follow you, the ones you thought you had left behind. You try to move forward, yet pieces of your past keep whispering your name. The things you did, the things you didn't do, the words you regret, the silence you kept, the moments you can't seem to forget, even when you want to. You hide them from others. You push them down when they rise up. But late at night, when the world goes quiet, they come back like ghosts in the corners of your soul. And you ask yourself, will I ever truly be free from this? Will I always feel this weight? Could God really love someone with a past like mine? Let me speak truth into that silence. Yes, my child, I can, and I do. I already know every chapter of your story, not just the highlights, not just the moments that make others proud. I know the secrets you've never told anyone. I know the tears you cried after you made the choice you swore you'd never make. I know the heaviness that lingers behind your smiles. And still, I choose to hold you. Your past does not scare me. Your brokenness does not repel me. Your history does not disqualify you from my love. It is the very place my mercy wants to meet you. Let me remind you of something eternal. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, they are a new creation. The old has passed away, and the new has come. 2 Corinthians 5:17. You are not defined by your past. You are not the person you were on your worst day. You are not the shame that tries to follow you. You are mine, and I am not just the God of your future. I am the God of your past, and I redeem it all. Do you remember Moses? He killed a man in a moment of anger. He ran, hid, and lived with the weight of what he'd done for 40 years. But I still called him. I still trusted him to lead my people. I still spoke to him face to face, because I do not cancel my purpose based on your past. Your past may have shaped you, but it does not own you. Yes, it left scars, but scars do not mean defeat. Scars are signs that healing is happening. Even now, I am healing you. I am healing the version of you who felt abandoned. I am healing the version of you who didn't know better yet. I am healing the version of you who made decisions from pain instead of peace. And I am doing it gently, tenderly, with grace that has no end. You don't have to hide your past from me. Bring it into the light. Place it in my hands. Watch what I can do with what you thought was too broken to be used. There is nothing too ruined for redemption. Your past will not be the anchor that sinks you. It will be the foundation I build your future on. It will not haunt you forever. One day, it will be the testimony that gives someone else hope. But even before that day comes, know this: I hold you. I hold the regret you carry. I hold the pain you buried. I hold the memories that still bring tears to your eyes. And in my hands, they no longer have the power to define you, only to be transformed. You don't have to carry it alone anymore. Cast all your anxiety on him, because he cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. So child, rest. Let the past rise if it must, but don't fear it anymore. I am here, and I am greater than anything behind you. When the past haunts you, I hold you. I do not flinch. I do not walk away. I hold you close, and I whisper over your soul. You are forgiven. You are loved. You are free. Chapter 9. I see the tears you hide from the world. My beloved child, you've become good at hiding the pain haven't you? You smile when people ask how you're doing. You nod politely and say, "I'm fine." You go about your day, fulfilling responsibilities, keeping busy, doing your best not to fall apart in front of anyone. But I see what no one else sees. I see the way your shoulders drop when the door closes behind you. I see the way you stare at the ceiling, silently willing your thoughts to slow down. I see the tears you cry in the shower, so no one hears. I see the ones that never fall, the ones that stay locked inside, caught behind your eyes and your pride. You think you're alone in those moments, but you're not. I am with you, not just during your strength, but especially in your sorrow, especially in your silent breakdowns, especially in your aching questions. You do not have to hide your tears from me. I don't look away from your pain. I don't get uncomfortable when you cry. I don't need you to pull yourself together before coming to me. I want your honesty, not your perfection. Even my son wept. When he stood at the tomb of his friend, he cried, not because he was powerless to help, but because he felt the weight of human pain. He didn't rush past the moment. He entered it. And I do the same with you. I come close when your heart is broken. I draw near when your soul is trembling. I sit beside you in the quiet and say, "Let the tears fall, child. I am not going anywhere." You keep track of all my sorrows. You have collected all my tears in your bottle. You have recorded each one in your book. Psalm 56:8. Not one tear is wasted. Not one cry is unheard. Not one sigh is overlooked. I hold each one tenderly, not as a reminder of your pain, but as a promise of your healing. You don't have to be strong all the time. The world may expect that from you. They may celebrate your strength, but ignore your suffering. They may not know what to say when you open up, so you stop trying. But I will never silence your sorrow. You were never meant to carry it all alone. You were never meant to smile while bleeding inside. You were never meant to fake peace. You were meant to receive it. And I offer it now. Peace that doesn't require performance. Peace that enters your tears and wraps you in comfort. Peace that says, you don't have to hold it together because I am holding you. Let me hold you now, right here in your vulnerability, right here in the feelings you don't fully understand, right here in the place where you've grown used to hiding. I see the tears you hide from the world, and I do not turn away. I draw closer, because when you cry, I'm not disappointed. I'm moved. I lean in, not out. I respond with mercy, not judgment. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Matthew 5:4. Child, your mourning is not meaningless. It is sacred ground, the very place I will meet you with my presence. I know you've carried grief that felt too deep to express. I know you've been strong for others when you were crumbling inside. I know there are wounds you don't talk about, not because you don't want to, but because you're afraid no one would understand. But I do, and I will never grow tired of reminding you. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are not weak. You are human. You are loved. You are mine. So let the tears come. You don't have to apologize for them. You don't have to explain them. You only have to let them fall into my hands. The same hands that shaped the stars and now reach to wipe your cheeks. You can rest now. You've held it in long enough. Let me hold it with you, because I see the tears you hide from the world, and I treasure them. Chapter 10. There is light for the fear you carry. My precious child, fear has settled in your heart like a shadow, hasn't it? You feel it creeping in quietly, in the pause between breaths, in the silence of the night, in the moments when you least expect it. It whispers lies to you. What if you fail? What if you're not enough? What if the worst happens? And suddenly, your mind becomes a prison where fear holds all the keys. But I want you to know this truth. There is light for the fear you carry. You do not have to live in darkness. You do not have to be ruled by the trembling inside. You are not powerless. I am the light that shines in the deepest shadow. I am the one who calms storms and quiets fears. I am the God who walks with you through every valley of uncertainty. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. John 1:5. No fear is too big for my light to overcome. No worry is too heavy for me to carry. No night is too dark for me to illuminate. You are not meant to face your fears alone. You are not meant to conquer them by your own strength. You are meant to lean into me, the source of courage, hope, and peace. When fear threatens to paralyze you, come to me. Bring me your trembling heart. Place your worries in my hands. Let me fill the empty spaces with my steadfast love. Do you remember David in the Psalms? He was a man who knew fear of enemies, of danger, of the unknown. Yet he chose to say, "Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me." His courage didn't come from himself. It came from trusting me. That same courage is for you. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-discipline. I have not abandoned you to face the unknown alone. I am your refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Psalm 46:1. When your mind races to the worst-case scenarios, remind yourself of this. I am greater than every fear. I am stronger than every doubt. I am your shield and protector. Fear is not the end of your story. It is a moment you can bring to me, a burden you can surrender. When you give me your fears, I replace them with peace that the world cannot understand. Tonight, take a deep breath. Feel my light begin to chase away the shadows. Hear my voice whisper, "You are safe." Know my presence surrounds you like a warm embrace. You are not alone in your fear. You are not abandoned to it. You are held by the one who conquered fear itself. So rest, my child. Let my light fill your heart until fear loses its grip. Let my peace wash over your soul until trembling turns to trust. Let my love shine so brightly that no shadow can survive. Remember this always. There is light for the fear you carry. Chapter 11. You are safe in my arms tonight, my beloved child. Tonight, as the world grows quiet and darkness blankets the earth, I want you to hear this simple truth. You are safe in my arms, no matter what storms have raged through your day, no matter what fears have whispered in your mind, no matter what pain your heart carries. You are safe with me. I am your refuge, your shelter, your place of rest. When life feels overwhelming, I am the steady hand that holds you. When your soul is weary, I am the quiet breath that calms you. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. Psalm 91:4. You don't have to prove anything to be worthy of my protection. You don't need to be strong or brave or perfect. You only need to come as you are, broken, tired, afraid, and rest. I know your struggles. I see your tears. I hear the silent cries you don't voice. And I say to you now, come into my arms. There you will find rest for your heart. There you will find peace beyond understanding. There you will find love that never fails. Even when the world disappoints you, I remain faithful. Even when people hurt you, I hold you gently. Even when you feel lost and alone, I am right beside you. You don't have to be alone tonight. You don't have to carry your burdens by yourself. You don't have to face the darkness without light, because my arms are wide open. My embrace is warm and endless. My love is unchanging and sure. Lay your head down, child. Feel my presence surround you like a blanket. Let my peace wash over you like a gentle tide. No fear can touch you here. No sorrow can reach you here. No pain can separate you here. You are safe in my arms tonight, and I will keep you safe, not just until the morning light, but forever. Rest now, my precious one. You are deeply loved. You are fully protected. You are eternally safe. Chapter 12. Rest, my child. You don't have to be strong. My dear child, tonight I want you to hear this. You don't have to be strong. You've carried burdens that felt too heavy to bear. You've worn the mask of courage when your heart was breaking inside. You fought battles you never asked for, and often you fought alone. But here with me, you don't have to pretend. You don't have to hold yourself together perfectly. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to fix everything right now, because I am strong for you. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. Where you feel empty, I am full. Where you feel broken, I am healing. Where you feel powerless, I am your mighty defender. But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. Let go of the need to carry your worries alone. Let go of the pressure to perform or prove. Let go of the lies that say you must be strong to be loved. You are loved exactly as you are. Rest, my child. Lay down your armor. Let me hold your fears. Let me carry your burdens. I am the God who holds you when you cannot stand. I am the Father who who wipes your tears when you cannot stop crying. I am the shepherd who leads you beside still waters when your soul is weary. There is no shame in resting. There is no failure in surrendering. There is only grace. Tonight, I invite you to breathe deeply and relax in my presence. Feel my peace fill the spaces where anxiety once lived. Hear my voice whisper over your heart, you are enough. You are safe. You don't have to be strong to face tomorrow. You only have to be willing to rest in me today. Because I am with you always. And in my strength, you will find new hope. Chapter 13. I forgave you long before you asked. My beloved child, I want you to know this. I forgave you long before you even asked. Before the weight of your mistakes crushed your spirit. Before the guilt settled deep in your soul. Before you felt unworthy to come near me. I had already reached out with open arms. My forgiveness is not earned. It is not a prize for the perfect. It is a gift freely given, wrapped in my endless grace. You may carry regret. You may fear that you've gone too far. You may wonder if there is any hope left for you. But I say to you now, there is always hope. There is always mercy. There is always forgiveness. If we confess our sins, He is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. 1 John 1:9. Even when you have hidden your wrongs in the darkest corners of your heart, I see them. Even when you have tried to run from your failures, I am chasing you with grace. Even when you have tried to punish yourself, I am waiting to heal you. I am the God who forgives. I am the God who forgets. I am the God who says, you are not defined by your past. You do not need to carry the burden of unforgiveness. You do not need to live under the shadow of shame. You do not need to believe the lies that say you are beyond my reach. My love is bigger than your mistakes. My mercy is deeper than your guilt. My grace is wider than your sins. I see you not as broken beyond repair, but as precious and beloved, made new in me. There is nothing you can do to make me love you more, and there is nothing you can do to make me love you less. My forgiveness is constant. My compassion is unwavering. My embrace is everlasting. Come to me with your heart open. Confess your pain, your failure, your sorrow, and let me wash you clean. You are not alone in this. I am walking with you every step. I am holding you as you heal. I am guiding you into freedom. Rest in this truth. I forgave you long before you asked, and I will love you forever. Chapter 14. I know how heavy your burden feels. My dear child, I see the weight you carry, the invisible load that presses down on your shoulders, making every step harder than the last. The worries that swirl in your mind, the fears that tug at your heart, the exhaustion that seeps into your bones. I know how heavy your burden feels. You try to hide it. You try to manage it. You try to prove you're strong enough to carry it. But you don't have to. I am here to bear it with you. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. I didn't create you to carry. everything on your own. I created you to lean on me, to find peace in my presence, to share your struggles with me. Your burdens are not a surprise to me. I have carried the heaviest burden of all, the weight of the world's sin, sorrow, and pain. And I understand what it means to feel overwhelmed. You don't have to pretend anymore. You don't have to carry it silently. You don't have to bear the weight alone. Lay it down at my feet. Let me take it from your hands. I will give you rest for your soul. I will lighten your load. I will carry you when your strength fades. You are not a burden to me. You are my beloved child, and I delight in helping you. Trust me to hold your worries. Trust me to guide your steps. Trust me to give you peace that surpasses understanding. Tonight, breathe deeply. Feel my love surround you. Know that you are not alone. I know how heavy your burden feels, and I am here always to carry it with you. Chapter 15. You are worth more than you know. My precious child, there are moments when you look at yourself and wonder if you are enough, when the voices around you, and sometimes the one inside, whisper that you fall short, that you don't measure up, that you aren't worthy of love, respect, or kindness. But I am here to tell you, you are worth more than you know. Your value is not determined by your accomplishments. It is not based on what others think of you. It is not tied to your past mistakes or your present struggles. You are priceless because I created you. I formed you in the depths of the earth. I breathed life into you with intention and love. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. Jeremiah 1:5. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, a unique masterpiece crafted by my hands. There is no one else like you in all the world. Your story, your heart, your spirit, they are precious to me. Sometimes you may feel invisible. Sometimes you may feel overlooked or unimportant. But to me, you are treasured beyond measure. I see your struggles, your hopes, your dreams. I know the battles you fight and the wounds you carry. And I love you, not despite those things, but because of them. You were never meant to earn your worth. It was given to you freely when I called you my own. No failure, no flaw, no fear can change that. No one can take away the value I placed on your life. You are precious and honored in my sight, and I love you. Isaiah 43:4. So when doubt tries to creep in, remember this. You are loved deeply. You are valued eternally. You are worthy beyond what eyes can see. Let my love be the truth that settles your soul. Let my acceptance be the shield against the lies. Let my presence be the reminder of your true worth. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to change who you are. You only have to receive my love, the love that says, you are enough. Tonight, rest in that truth. You are precious. You are cherished. You are worth more than you know. Chapter 16. I am near when you feel forgotten. My dear child, there are times when you feel forgotten, when the world seems to move on without you, when your heart aches because no one notices your pain or remembers your name. when loneliness wraps itself around you like a heavy cloak, I want you to know this truth. I am near, even when you feel forgotten. You are never out of my sight. You are never beyond my reach. You are never too small or too broken for my attention. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. Even when others forget, I remember. Even when you feel invisible, I see you. Even when you feel alone, I am right beside you. Your pain does not go unnoticed. Your tears do not fall unheard. Your prayers do not disappear into the void. I am listening. I am watching. I am waiting to draw you close. Sometimes the world feels cold and distant. Sometimes the people you trusted let you down. Sometimes you question if anyone really cares. But I do. I always have. I always will. You are precious to me, more than words can say. Your life matters. Your story matters. Your heart matters. When you feel forgotten, come to me. Lean into my presence. Rest in my love. I will fill the empty spaces in your soul. I will heal the wounds left by neglect. I will remind you who you are. You are my beloved child. You are chosen. You are treasured. No matter how far you feel, I am nearer still. No matter how silent your cries, I hear them all. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. I am here now, always, forever. So hold on to me. Trust in my unfailing love. Know that you are never beyond my embrace. Tonight, let this be your prayer. Lord, when I feel forgotten, remind me that you are near. Hold me close and never let me go. You are safe in my presence. You are loved beyond measure. You are never forgotten. Chapter 17. Even in darkness, you are not lost. My precious child, there are moments when darkness feels overwhelming, when shadows crowd your thoughts and fear blurs your vision, when it seems as if the light has disappeared forever, and you are left wandering in a place of uncertainty and pain. I want you to know, even in darkness, you are not lost. I am the light that shines in every shadow. I am the beacon that guides your steps, even when you cannot see the path ahead. I am the hand that reaches out to you, steady and sure, in the midst of confusion. The people walking in darkness have seen a great light. On those living in the land of deep darkness, a light has dawned. Isaiah 9:2. You may feel alone in your struggle. You may wonder if you will ever find your way back to peace. But I promise you this, I have not forgotten you. I have not abandoned you. In the deepest valleys, my presence is closest. In the loneliest nights, my love burns brightest. In the darkest storms, my power sustains you. You are not defined by the darkness around you. You are defined by the light within me, and that light can never be extinguished when fear tries to convince you that you are lost. Hold on to this truth. I know the way. I will lead you. I will bring you safely home. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Psalm 23:4. You are never alone in the night. You are never beyond my reach. You are never forgotten or forsaken. So take my hand. Step forward in faith, even when the path is unclear. Trust that I am guiding you through the darkness to a new dawn. I will restore your hope. I will renew your strength. I will bring you into the light of my everlasting love. Rest in this promise tonight. Even in darkness, you are never lost. Chapter 18. I wrote peace into your tomorrow. My beloved child, I know today has been hard. I see the weariness in your eyes and the heaviness on your heart. You faced trials and pain, doubts and fears. You've wrestled with questions that have no easy answers. But I want you to remember this. I wrote peace into your tomorrow, even when today feels chaotic, uncertain, or broken. I have already prepared a future filled with hope and rest for you. My promises are sure. My love is unchanging, and my plans for you are good. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Your tomorrow is not left to chance or circumstance. It is held in my hands, wrapped in my care, and guided by my grace. No matter how dark today may be, there is light coming, peace that surpasses understanding. When you feel overwhelmed by today's troubles, look ahead with faith. Hold fast to the hope I give you. Trust that I am working all things together for your good. And we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love him. Romans 8:28. Peace is not just a distant dream. It is not reserved for someday, somewhere else. Peace is a gift I offer you now. A peace that can calm your heart even amid the storm. Take my hand and rest in this promise. Let my peace guard your mind and heart today, so you can face tomorrow with courage and joy. I am with you always, and my peace is written into your future. Chapter 19. You are never meant to carry it alone. My beloved child, I see the weight you carry, the burdens you have borne silently for so long, the fears you hide deep within your heart, the regrets that weigh heavily on your soul, the loneliness that whispers you are alone in this struggle. But I want you to hear this truth. You were never meant to carry it alone. From the very beginning, I designed you to walk with others, to share joys, to share sorrows, to bear burdens together. No one was meant to bear the full weight of life alone. Not you, not anyone. Carry each other's burdens, and in this way, you will fulfill the law of Christ. Galatians 6:2. You don't have to face your struggles in silence. You don't have to hide your pain behind a mask of strength. You don't have to pretend that everything is okay when it is. Let me be your refuge. Let me be your strength. Let me carry what feels too heavy for you. When your heart is weary and your spirit feels broken, come to me. Cast your cares upon me, for I care deeply for you. Cast all your anxiety on him, because he cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. You are not a burden to me. Your struggles are not too much for my grace. I am here to lift you up, to sustain you, to walk beside you through every valley. And when you reach out to others, friends, family, community, allow them to share the load. You don't have to carry the weight all by yourself. In the tapestry of life, we were woven together to support one another. When one falls, others help to lift them up. When one is weary, others offer rest. When one feels alone, others offer companionship. So reach out, dear child. Let my love flow through the hands and hearts of those around you. You were never meant to be alone in this journey. Tonight, rest in this assurance. You are loved, you are supported, and you are never alone. Chapter 20. I am healing what you thought was unfixable. My precious child, I know the places in your heart that feel shattered beyond repair, the wounds that run deep, the scars that still ache, the pain you believed would never fade. You have carried these broken parts for so long, wondering if healing is even possible. But I want you to hear this truth. I am healing what you thought was unfixable. No hurt is too great for my mercy. No brokenness is beyond my power to restore. No past pain is too deep for my love to reach. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Psalm 147:3. You may feel hopeless now, but I am at work. I am gently weaving together the fragments of your soul. I am replacing your sorrow with joy. I am transforming your pain into strength. Healing is not always instant or easy. Sometimes it comes in small steps, one moment of peace, one breath of hope, one kind word at a time. Sometimes it requires patience, trust, and surrender. But I promise this, I am with you every step of the way. I am never finished working in you. I am always faithful to bring beauty from ashes. Your story is not over. What seems broken today is becoming a testament of my grace. What feels impossible now is the beginning of a new chapter filled with hope. So rest in my love. Allow me to heal you, even in the places you thought were beyond repair. You are not forgotten. You are not beyond redemption. I am making all things new. Chapter 21. I will restore what was broken in you. My beloved child, I know the pieces of your heart feel shattered. The dreams you once held dear seem lost. The hope you once cherished feels dim. You wonder if restoration is even possible. But I want you to hear this. I will restore what was broken in you. My power is greater than any brokenness. My love is deeper than any wound. My grace can mend even the most shattered soul. I will restore to you the years that the swarming locust has eaten. Joel 2:25. Even when you cannot see it yet, I am working. I am gathering the fragments of your life and piecing them together. I am turning your mourning into dancing, your sorrow into joy. Rest in this promise, dear one. Your brokenness will not be your final story. Your pain will not be the end of your journey. You are not alone in your healing. I am with you every step. I will never leave you in your brokenness. Let go of fear. Let go of despair. Let me bring you back to wholeness. Your future is bright. Your hope is alive. Your restoration has already begun. Trust in me. Lean into my love. And watch as I make all things new. Chapter 22. You still have purpose in the pain. My beloved child, I know the pain you are enduring feels overwhelming. It may seem endless, confusing, and unfair. You might wonder why you must walk this difficult path. You may ask, what is the purpose of this suffering? I want you to hear my heart. You still have purpose in the pain. Pain is not meaningless. Suffering is not wasted. Every tear, every trial, every struggle holds significance in my hands. We also glory in our sufferings because we know that suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance, character, and character, hope. Romans 5:3-4. Your pain is shaping you. It is refining your character. It is preparing you for the hope I have placed within you. Though it feels hard now, I am using this season to grow strength in you. I am teaching you compassion for others. I am deepening your faith. I am revealing my presence in ways you have never known. You are not defined by your pain. You are defined by my love working through you. In your brokenness, you become a light for others. Your story becomes a testimony of my grace. Your journey inspires hope in those who walk similar paths. Remember Job, who suffered greatly, yet never lost his faith. His pain was real, but so was my purpose for him. And in the end, I restored him and blessed him abundantly. Your pain has purpose too. You are not wasting away. You are growing into the person I created you to be. So hold on, dear one. Trust in my plan. Lean into my strength. I am with you every step of the way. Your pain is not the end. It is part of the process. You still have purpose in the pain. Chapter 23. My grace is deeper than your regret. My beloved child, I see the burden of regret you carry, the what-ifs and if-onlys that haunt your mind, the mistakes that replay in your heart like a broken record, the desire to undo the past, to erase the pain. I want you to hear this truth. My grace is deeper than your regret. No regret is too great for my forgiveness. No mistake is beyond my mercy. No sorrow is too heavy for my grace to bear. For it is by grace you have been saved, through faith. And this is not from yourselves. It is the gift of God, not by works, so that no one can boast. Ephesians 2:8-9. You may feel trapped in your failures. You may believe you are unworthy of love and forgiveness. But my grace reaches beyond every fault and every fall. I do not keep a record of wrongs. I do not count your failures against you. I pour out grace upon grace, renewing, restoring, redeeming. Remember Peter, who denied me 3 times, yet was restored and used mightily. Remember the woman caught in sin, whom I told, go and sin no more. I offer you the same grace. It is not your past that defines you. It is my love that defines you. Let go of the chains of regret. Release the weight of guilt. Accept the freedom of my grace. You are forgiven. You are loved. You are made new. My grace covers every part of you. It flows like a river, deep and wide. It heals the wounds regret tries to open. So rest in this truth, child. My grace is bigger than every mistake you've made. My mercy is stronger than every regret. Come to me and find peace. Find hope. Find new life. Chapter 24. Your weakness is welcome here. My dear child, you may feel weak today, exhausted in body, weary in spirit, afraid to show the cracks in your armor, hesitant to reveal the places where you struggle. But I want you to know this truth. Your weakness is welcome here. You don't have to pretend with me. You don't have to hide your pain or put on a brave face. I see your heart, fragile and honest, and I embrace it fully. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. It is in your weakness that my strength shines brightest. When you feel powerless, I am your power. When you feel broken, I am your healer. When you feel lost, I am your guide. You don't have to be strong to come to me. In fact, I delight when you bring me your weakness, because it is then that I can work most deeply in your life. Remember, even my son cried out from the cross, feeling forsaken and vulnerable. He knows what it means to be weak. He walks with you in your weakness. So do not be ashamed. Do not hide your struggles. Bring them into the light. I am not disappointed in you. I am not turned away by your brokenness. I love you just as you are. Your weakness does not make you less worthy. It makes you human, and it makes you deeply precious to me. Come to me with your weakness. Let me be your strength. Let me fill your soul with courage and peace. You are welcome here always. Rest in my embrace. Let me hold you. Your weakness is not a barrier to my love. It is the place where my grace meets you. Chapter 25. You don't have to understand to trust me. My beloved child, there are moments when life feels confusing and uncertain, when questions pile up and answers seem far away, when your heart aches for clarity, but all you find is mystery. You may wonder why things happen the way they do, why pain exists, why dreams are delayed, why the path ahead is hidden in shadows. I want you to know this truth. You don't have to understand to trust me. Trust is not about having all the answers. It is not dependent on your understanding. Trust is a choice to lean into me, even when the way is unclear. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Proverbs 3:5. You may not see the full picture now. You may not grasp why your journey has taken this turn, but I see every step. I know every twist and turn. I have a plan crafted with love and purpose. When doubt tries to cloud your faith, hold fast to trust. Let go of the need to figure it all out. Let your heart rest in my hands. I am faithful. I am good. I am unchanging. Even when your mind is overwhelmed, your soul can find peace in me. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you. Isaiah 26:3. You don't have to understand my ways. You only have to know that I love you. So when questions come, bring them to me. When confusion surrounds you, come close. When your heart is weary from wondering, rest in my promises. You are not alone in your uncertainty. I am with you, guiding, protecting, sustaining. Trust me, not because you see it all, but because I hold it all. Your faith does not depend on understanding, but on my faithfulness. Choose trust today. Choose peace. Choose me. Chapter 26. Your shame has no place with me. My dear child, I know the heavy cloak of shame you carry, the weight that presses down on your heart, whispering that you are unworthy, broken, or too far gone. The voices, both inside and outside, telling you to hide, to be silent, to feel less than. But I want you to hear this truth. Your shame has no place with me. I am the God who lifts the lowly and frees the captive. I am the God who embraces the brokenhearted and clothes them in dignity. I am the God who says, "Come to me, all who are weary, and I will give you rest." There is now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. Romans 8:1. You are not condemned. You are not rejected. You are not cast away. Shame wants to isolate you, but I call you to intimacy. Shame wants to silence you, but I invite you to speak your truth. Shame wants to bind you, but I offer freedom. Remember the woman at the well, burdened by shame and judged by others. I met her where she was, spoke truth to her heart, and restored her dignity. You are seen. You are known. You are loved beyond measure. No mistake, no failure, no past sin can separate you from my love. Your shame belongs to the past, but my grace is forever. Lay your shame down at my feet. Let me wash it away with the blood of my Son. Let me clothe you in righteousness and peace. You do not have to carry this burden alone. You do not have to live under the shadow of shame. You are my beloved, redeemed and restored. Rest now in this truth. Your shame has no place with me. Chapter 27. I am making all things new. My beloved child, there may be moments when everything feels broken, when your heart is shattered, your hopes seem dashed, and your world feels torn apart. You may look around and see only ruins, loss, and pain. But I want you to know this truth. I am making all things new. Nothing is beyond my power to restore. No wound is too deep for my healing touch. No broken dream is beyond my ability to redeem. Behold, I am making all things new. Revelation 21:5. I am the God of second chances. I am the God who turns mourning into dancing, sorrow into joy. I am the God who breathes life into dry bones and brings forth beauty from ashes. Your past mistakes, your brokenness, your disappointments, they are not the end. They are the soil from which new life can grow. I am working in ways you cannot yet see. I am weaving together threads of hope, love, and restoration. I am painting a new masterpiece from the fragments of your life. Trust me in the process. Hold on to hope. Believe in my promise. Your story is far from over. A new chapter is beginning, one filled with peace, joy, and purpose. I am making all things new. For you, for your heart, for your future. Rest in this promise tonight. Let it fill you with peace and hope. I love you, and I am with you always. Chapter 28. The valley will not last forever. My beloved child, I know you are walking through a valley, a place of darkness, pain, and uncertainty. The shadows feel long, the path unclear, and the burdens heavy. You may wonder if this valley will ever end, if the light will ever return. But I want you to hear this promise. The valley will not last forever. Every dark season has an end. Every night is followed by dawn. Every storm eventually gives way to calm. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff. They comfort me. Psalm 23:4. I am walking with you through this valley. You are not alone in your struggle. My presence is your comfort, your strength, your guide. Though the path is hard, trust that I am leading you to higher ground. Though the night feels endless, know that the morning is coming. This valley is shaping you, refining you, preparing you for something new. It is a place of growth, even when it feels like loss. A place where faith is tested and hope is strengthened. Do not lose heart. Do not give in to despair. Hold fast to my promises. I am your shepherd, your protector, your friend. I will carry you when you are weary. I will lift you when you fall. I will guide you safely through this valley. Remember, my child, the valley is only a season. It is not your home. It is not your destiny. The valley will not last forever. A new day is coming. A new joy will fill your heart. A new peace will calm your soul. Rest now in this truth. Let it strengthen you for the journey ahead. You are loved. You are cared for. You are never alone. The valley will not last forever. Chapter 29. I have not forgotten my promise. My beloved child, I know you have waited for answers, for healing, for relief, waited through long nights of uncertainty and pain, waited when hope seemed distant and the future unclear. I want you to know this truth. I have not forgotten my promise to you. My words are sure. My promises are steadfast. My love never fails. For the mountains may depart and the hills be removed, but my steadfast love shall not depart from you, and my covenant of peace shall not be removed. Isaiah 54:10. Though the waiting is hard, it is not in vain. Though the road seems long, I am walking it with you. Though the answers seem delayed, I am working behind the scenes. I see your faithfulness. I hear your prayers. I know your heart. Do not lose heart, my child. Do not grow weary. Hold fast to my promise. I will fulfill what I have spoken. I will bring forth good in your life. I will restore what has been lost. Trust in my timing. Trust in my plan. Trust in my love. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are deeply cared for. Rest in this assurance. Let it fill your heart with peace. Let it strengthen your spirit. I have not forgotten my promise, and I never will. Chapter 30. You are seen, you are known, you are loved. My beloved child, there may be times when you feel invisible, unnoticed, overlooked, forgotten by those around you. You may wonder if anyone truly sees you, the real you, beneath the masks and smiles. You may question if anyone truly knows your heart, your struggles, your dreams. But I want you to hear this truth. You are seen, you are known, you are loved. I see every part of you, your joys and sorrows, your fears and hopes, your strengths and weaknesses. I know your heart better than you know yourself. I know the thoughts you dare not speak aloud and the tears you hide. You have searched me, Lord, and you know me. Psalm 139:1. You are not a stranger to me. You are not a mystery. You are my beloved child, intimately known and deeply cherished. You don't have to hide from me. You don't have to pretend to be someone you're not. You can come as you are, with all your imperfections, doubts, and brokenness. My love is not conditional. It does not depend on your achievements or failures. It is not limited by your past or your mistakes. You are fully accepted. You are fully embraced. You are fully loved, no matter what you have done or what has been done to you. My love for you remains constant and unchanging. You are never alone. You are never forgotten. You are never unloved. Rest in this truth, dear one. Let it sink deep into your soul. Let it be the foundation upon which you build your life. You are seen. You are known. You are loved. Chapter 31. Let me quiet your anxious thoughts. My precious child, I know your mind races with worries. The endless what-ifs that flood your thoughts. The fears that keep you awake at night. The anxieties that steal your peace and steal your joy. I want you to hear this truth. Let me quiet your anxious thoughts. You do not have to carry the weight of your worries alone. You do not have to be overwhelmed by fear. You do not have to let anxiety rule your heart. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. Philippians 4:6. Bring your fears to me. Lay your burdens at my feet. Trust me to hold what you cannot bear. I am your peace in the storm. I am your calm in the chaos. I am your refuge when the world feels uncertain. Let me speak over your mind. Let me replace fear with faith. Let me fill your heart with peace beyond understanding. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:7. You are not powerless. You are not alone. You have me. Take a deep breath. Focus on my love. Rest in my presence. I am here to quiet your anxious thoughts, to soothe your weary soul, to fill you with hope and courage. Tonight, let go of worry. Let go of fear. Let me hold you close. You are safe. You are loved. You are at peace. Chapter 32. You can breathe again. I'm here. My beloved child, I see the heaviness in your chest, the tightness in your throat, the way your breaths come shallow and quick, as if the weight of the world is pressing down on you. I know you feel like you're drowning in worries, fears, and exhaustion, but I want you to hear this truth. You can breathe again. I'm here. You don't have to carry the weight alone anymore. You don't have to hold your breath, waiting for relief that never seems to come. You don't have to struggle in silence. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. Let my presence fill your lungs with peace. Let my love open your heart to hope. Let me be the calm in your storm. Take a deep breath now. Feel my arms around you. Know that I am holding you steady. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are deeply loved. When anxiety steals your breath, I am your breath of life. When fear tightens your chest, I am your freedom. When exhaustion overwhelms you, I am your strength. You can breathe again. You can rest. You can find peace. Trust in me. Lean into me. Let me carry you. Tonight, let go of your struggles. Let my peace wash over you like a gentle tide. Let my love fill every corner of your soul. You can breathe again because I am here. Chapter 33. I go before you, even now. My beloved child, there are times when the path ahead feels uncertain, when the future is unclear, and the way forward seems too difficult to face. When fear and doubt whisper that you are alone, that you will stumble, that you will fail. But I want you to hear this truth. I go before you, even now. I am already there, in every step you will take. I have prepared the way and made the path straight. I am guiding you with love, wisdom, and strength. The Lord goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:8. You do not have to fear the unknown. You do not have to carry the burden of what-ifs. You do not have to face tomorrow alone. I am with you, leading, protecting, guiding. I am your light in the darkness, your compass when you feel lost. I am the voice that whispers, keep going, when you want to give up. Remember, my child, I am eternal. I see the beginning and the end. I know every challenge you will face before it comes. So trust me, walk with confidence, lean on my strength. I go before you, even now. No matter what lies ahead, I am already there. No matter what storms you face, I have already overcome. No matter what fears try to hold you back, I am greater. You are not alone. You are never alone. I am with you today, tomorrow, and forever. Chapter 34. You are not a burden to me, my beloved child. There may be times when you feel like a burden, when the weight of your struggles seems too much for others to bear, when you think you are too much trouble, too heavy to carry, too difficult to love. But I want you to hear this truth. You are not a burden to me. I created you with love and purpose. I delight in you, even in your weakness. I am not weary of you. I am patient and compassionate. Cast your cares on the Lord, and He will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken. Psalm 55:22. Your worries, your fears, your pain, bring them all to me. Do not hide them out of fear of being a burden. I am strong enough to carry every burden you bear. You are precious in my sight. You are my treasured child. I do not measure your worth by your strength. I love you, no matter how weak you feel. I hold you close, no matter how often you stumble. You are never too much for my love. You are never too heavy for my arms. Rest in me. Let me carry what you cannot carry. Let me be your refuge and strength. You are not alone. You are deeply loved. You are never a burden to me. Chapter 35. I rejoice over you with singing. My beloved child, there's a song in my heart for you. A song of joy, hope, and celebration. Even when your heart feels heavy and the world seems dark, know this. I rejoice over you with singing. You may not hear it now, but my voice is lifting melodies of love and delight for you. A song that says, you are precious, you are cherished, you are my beloved. The Lord your God is with you, the mighty warrior who saves. He will take great delight in you. In his love, he will no longer rebuke you, but will rejoice over you with singing. Zephaniah 3:17. I see the struggles you face, the battles you fight silently, the tears you hide, and still I rejoice over you, not because of what you do or how perfect you are, but because of who you are, my child, made in my image, deeply loved. Even in the midst of your pain, my heart sings over you. When you feel broken and unworthy, my song reminds you of your value. When you feel lost and alone, my melody guides you back to me. I delight in you beyond measure. Your life brings me joy. Your faith, even in the smallest moments, makes my heart glad. So when you feel weary and discouraged, listen for my song. Let it fill your soul with hope and peace. Let it remind you that you are never alone, never forgotten, never unloved. Join me in this song, a song of healing, a song of grace, a song of new beginnings. Together, we will sing of triumph over trials, of light breaking through darkness, of love conquering all. You are the melody in my heart. You are the reason for my rejoicing. So rest in this truth tonight. Let my song wash over you like a gentle breeze. Know that I am rejoicing over you with singing, now and always. Chapter 36. Nothing can separate you from my love. My beloved child, there may be moments when you feel distant, separated by pain, by mistakes, by fear, or by the harshness of the world. You might wonder if my love can still reach you, if you are too far gone or too broken to be held close. But I want you to know this everlasting truth. Nothing can separate you from my love. No circumstance, no failure, no fear. No distance is great enough to break the bond we share. My love for you is unchanging, unwavering, and unconditional, for I am convinced that neither death nor life, neither angels nor demons, neither the present nor the future, nor any powers, neither height nor depth, nor anything else in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus our Lord. Romans 8:38-39. You are held in my hands secure, safe, and cherished. Even when the world turns its back, I stand beside you. Even when you turn away, my arms are open wide. I see your heart, the parts you try to hide, the parts you are afraid to show. I love every piece of you, your strengths and your struggles. You are my beloved, and nothing can change that. You may feel unworthy, but my love covers all shame. You may feel lost, but my love is a guiding light. You may feel broken, but my love is your healing balm. No storm can wash away this love. No night can darken this light. No enemy can sever this bond. I am with you always, closer than your breath, nearer than your heartbeat. So when doubts arise, remind yourself of this truth. When fear creeps in, hold onto this promise. When loneliness whispers lies, listen for my voice. You are deeply loved. You are never alone. You are forever held. Rest in this assurance, my child. Let it fill your soul with peace and hope. Know that nothing at all, can separate you from my love. Chapter 37. Fall asleep in my peace that passes all understanding. My beloved child, as the day fades into night, I invite you to rest, to lay down your worries, your fears, your burdens, to close your eyes and fall asleep wrapped in my love and peace. This peace is not like the peace the world gives, fleeting and fragile. This is a peace that surpasses all understanding, steady and sure, unshaken by circumstance. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:7. When your thoughts race and your heart feels restless, come to me. Let my peace quiet your mind and calm your spirit. Let my presence surround you like a protective shield. You don't have to have everything figured out. You don't have to solve all your problems before rest. You only have to trust me. I am with you now and always. I am your refuge and your strength. I am the source of your true rest. As you lay your head down tonight, remember, you are deeply loved. You are fully accepted. You are safe in my arms. Let go of the day's worries. Release the weight you carry. Surrender to my peace. Sleep in my love, my child. Dream of hope and joy and new beginnings. Wake refreshed, knowing I am with you every step of the way. Rest now, beloved. Fall asleep in my peace that passes all understanding. Good night. Thank you for spending this time with us. Remember, no matter what you're facing, God's love is always with you, steady, unchanging, and boundless. If this message touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to join our community of hope and healing. We're here to walk alongside you, one gentle step at a time. Until next time, may you be wrapped in peace, filled with faith, and surrounded by God's endless love. God bless you.